Deep in the desolate badlands of eastern Oregon, there lies a tale so dark it has remained buried for over a century. This is a story about the blood-soaked legacy of the Grayson family, a family whose name has become synonymous with chilling efficiency and calculated cruelty. During the tumultuous period between 1852 and 1888, more than 800 pioneers traversing the treacherous Oregon Trail disappeared without a trace. Authorities and historians alike were baffled by these vanishings, deaths that defied explanation by conventional standards. What made this mystery truly perplexing was the lack of clues, the absence of a discernible motive, and the eerie regularity with which these disappearances occurred within a mere 20-mile stretch of the trail. These unsettling events were not casualties of disease, natural disasters, or wild animals. They were the chilling consequence of one of the most methodical and merciless killing enterprises in American history. One orchestrated by a trio of quintessential villains: Father Marie, Sister Constance, and Brother Ezekiel Grayson. Welcome back, daredevils. Today we are venturing deep into the abyss of American history, exploring a narrative that will challenge your perception of humanity's depths. In today's episode, we'll be unearthing the secrets of the Grayson family, whose tale is a haunting testament to the darkest recesses of the human heart. Now let's get started. Chapter 1. The Shadow of the Sacred Heart Chapel. Amidst the stark landscape of the Oregon Trail in the year 1851, there stood an unassuming structure, the Sacred Heart Chapel. It wasn't a grand edifice, just a modest wooden building that nonetheless cast an ominous shadow over the surrounding landscape. For many weary travelers who stumbled upon its doorstep, it promised solace and salvation. Little did they know they were standing on the precipice of their doom. The chapel, nestled on top of the hill, seemed like a beacon of hope, a sanctuary for those seeking refuge from the harsh realities of the trail. But behind its weathered walls lurked a sinister secret, a dark enterprise that would make it one of the most infamous buildings on the trail. Behind the facade of a humble house of worship, the chapel became a hub of deception and death. Father Marai, the enigmatic leader of the operation, was a man of shadows and secrets. With his piercing gray eyes, he cut an imposing figure, one that inspired both awe and fear. His sermons were laced with a charisma that was hard to resist, drawing desperate travelers into his web. His wife, Sister Constance, was the picture of maternal piety, always ready with a comforting word and a healing touch. Her healing prowess, however, was a mere ruse, a sinister ploy to lure unsuspecting victims into their trap. And then there was Brother Ezekiel, the embodiment of quiet menace. He was the family's anchor, the one who ensured their nefarious operations ran smoothly. His skills with carpentry were as impressive as they were deceptive, for he used them to craft coffins with chilling precision. Together, the Graysons wove a tapestry of deceit that ensnared countless souls. Their home became the final destination for hundreds of pioneers, a resting place not of eternal peace, but of eternal damnation. But why? Why did the Graysons perpetrate such horrors? What drove them to transform a house of God into a chamber of death? Join us as we delve deeper into the psyche of these chilling villains and uncover the dark forces that fueled their insatiable thirst for power and profit. Chapter 2. The Machinery of Macabre with the lure of salvation and sanctity. The Graysons ensnared their unsuspecting victims, leading them to the altar of their chapel, unaware that had marked the beginning of their tragic end. Once inside their deceptive abode, the Graysons employed a chillingly efficient method to dispose of their victims. The process was as methodical as it was gruesome, reflecting a disturbing level of organization and cold-heartedness. Their system began with isolation. As soon as their captives arrived, they were led to the chapel, situated atop a secluded hill, effectively cutting them off from any chance of raising an alarm or seeking help. The vast majority of victims never made it out alive, their fates sealed the moment they crossed the threshold of the chapel. Those who did not succumb to the Graysons' initial subterfuge were then subjected to a terrifying ordeal. The Graysons moved with surgical precision, striking fear into the hearts of their victims while maintaining a facade of piety. They were skilled manipulators, exploiting their captives' fears and exhaustion to keep them compliant. Once their victims were subdued, the Graysons resorted to the simplest of weapons, arsenic. This insidious poison was carefully calibrated to ensure a slow, agonizing death, prolonging the misery and agony of their victims. The Graysons were not merely murderers. They were architects of pain, orchestrating a symphony of suffering that played out in the secluded corners of their chapel. Even death offered no respite. The bodies of their victims were treated as mere possessions, unceremoniously buried in shallow graves behind the chapel. With an unnerving lack of respect, the Graysons erased any trace of their victims' existence, leaving behind a legacy of despair and unanswered questions. Chapter 3: A Chronicle of Chilling Precision. The true extent of the Graysons' horrifying enterprise was revealed through their meticulously kept records, a chilling testament to their monstrous deeds. These grim chronicles serve as our primary source of information, offering a haunting glimpse into the minds of these calculating killers. Imagine coming across a ledger not of financial accounts or personal diaries, but of human lives extinguished. Such is the harrowing reality presented by the Graysons' records, which detail not just the victims' names and the dates of their demise, but also the methods employed and the valuables taken. Each entry is a chilling vignette of unspeakable acts, a stark reminder of the Graysons' unsettling efficiency. Their records reveal a disturbing pattern, a systematic approach to murder that defies comprehension. The Graysons' choices of victims were as calculated as their methods. They targeted the vulnerable, the weak, and the desperate, exploiting their circumstances for sinister ends. Families with children, the elderly, and those struggling with illnesses were their preferred targets. No one was safe, and the Graysons demonstrated a chilling willingness to exploit any advantage. The records also revealed the depth of their depravity. Loot was a central part of their killings, indicating a disturbing disregard for human life. The Graysons stole with impunity, leaving their victims' families shattered and destitute. The cold, hard currency they amassed served as a grim reminder of the true cost of life on the Oregon Trail. A trail that led not just to the unknown, but to the jaws of death. But as we continue our journey into the abyss of their tale, we must ask, how did the Graysons manage to perpetuate their reign of terror for so long? What factors allowed them to operate with such impunity, claiming life after life? Join us as we explore the elements that allowed the Graysons to orchestrate their chilling enterprise, unchecked and unchallenged for so long. Chapter 4: Legacy of Evil. While the Graysons met their ultimate demise at the gallows, their impact was deeply ingrained in the annals of the Oregon Trail. Their legacy of evil permeated the rugged terrain, casting a long shadow that deterred many from ever venturing onto the blood-soaked ground. The very mention of their names sent shivers down the spines of pioneers, transforming the once hopeful trail into a haunted pathway to the grave. In the aftermath of their execution, stories of their brutality became campfire tales, chilling narratives that were passed down through generations of pioneers. These tales served as warnings, cautionary anecdotes meant to prevent others from falling victim to similar The Graysons' notoriety became a formidable deterrent, discouraging anyone from seeking shelter or aid at any remotely similar establishments. The memory of their victims lingered, their spirits seemingly haunting the landscape, ensuring that the Graysons' deeds were never forgotten. Their victims were not just statistics or names on a page. They were fellow human beings with hopes, dreams, and stories of their own. And their legacy of suffering and loss continues to resonate with us today, serving as a somber reminder of the fragility of life. The Grayson story serves as a stark reminder of the depths of human depravity and the importance of vigilance in the face of unimaginable evil. Their tale is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity and the enduring power of storytelling in preserving the memories of those lost to history's shadows. As we bring this harrowing journey to a close, remember that the legacy of the Graysons lies not just in their chilling deeds, but in the lessons their story offers us. Their tale is a chilling chapter in American history, a testament to the depths of human depravity and the unrelenting pursuit of power and profit. The Grayson story is not just a relic of the past. It is a stark reminder of the need for vigilance and the importance of confronting evil in all its forms. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the darkest recesses of American frontier history. If you enjoyed this chilling account of the Grayson family, don't forget to subscribe for more captivating tales of the deadliest eras of the Old West. Let us know in the comments what other sinister sagas you'd like us to uncover next. Stay safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next episode.